Hey friends, I'm excited to unbox for you today our February subscription orders. So without any further ado, let's dive in. All right, so those of you who have been around for a while know that I love to unbox our orders following the how to build your order pyramid. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Amanda Willis. I empower families to wellness authentically through biblically rooted principles. And part of that empowering is teaching you guys how to do this yourself. So when you are building your orders, you want to make sure that you are building a solid foundation. So you want to start with nutritional products. These are things that are going to support your body the way that God designed your body to function, and with tools that He created to help it function better. That makes sense? So the very first product, you guys know, every single month, almost without fail, I take it every day, and every month just kind of depends on if I did a larger order the month before or not. But every single day we drink Ningxia Red. Ningxia has the base of the wolfberry puree and then is infused with some fantastic essential oils as well. If you want to learn more about Ningxia Red, be sure to check out the video that I did on that. You can check it out linked in the description below, or if you're watching on YouTube, it will be popped right up here in an info card for you. So Ningxia every day Ningxia, that is a foundation for sure. Then also in that nutritional category on the bottom of our building your orders, because this is what's going to give you the strongest sustainable wellness and ability to achieve your wellness goals. So we've got the Ningxia Red. Then to go with our Ningxia, of course, sulfurzyme powder. I love to make a red drink every day using a couple ounces of Ningxia, a teaspoon or so of sulfurzyme powder, mixed together with some lime vitality essential oil, and sometimes I throw in other oils too, but it is fantastic. Sulfurzyme has the base of MSM in it. So MSM is your body's precursor to glutathione. But if you just take regular MSM from the store, your body actually can't assimilate MSM without certain amino acids. Well, the Ningxia Wolfberry contains all of those essential amino acids, and so it's actually infused into the sulfurzyme powder already, but then I love to add it to my Ningxia Red drink as well. This also has some of the fructooligosaccharides or prebiotics for you. So you've got some prebiotics in here, you've got the Ningxia Wolfberry and your MSM. So fantastic. So it's the precursor to glutathione. Glutathione's your body's master detoxifier. It is essential to healthy cells and cleaning some of that gunk out, right? So it's going to attach to the gunk and really just pull it out of your body where you don't want it. It's fantastic too. If you look up MSM, wonderful for joints and supporting joint health and skin health and hair health and nails and all the things. So these are some major nutritional foundations that I recommend just about for everybody. Of course, you want to do your own research, but it's they're definitely some of my essentials. Then after those two, still in the nutritional category, I am very excited to have some Essential Zyme back in hand. Essential Zyme was out of stock for just a little bit when I did my last orders, and so I went a little bit without it. And I take Essential Zyme every single morning. These enzymes have hydrochloric acid mixed in with them as well. They're really your pre-meal enzymes that help get your juices flowing and say, hey, there's food coming. Wakes up your digestive system. It's so beneficial. It is also part of the cleansing trio, if you're familiar with the cleansing trio with Young Living. So they come in these caplets that have peppermint coated on them. Young Living supplements, of course, are infused with essential oils, which makes them more bioavailable, meaning that your body can use them easier. All right, so we've got sulfurzyme, Essential Zyme, Ningxia Red, and I got two more things in the nutritional category. I just had to move one of them to my other pile. We have Super B. I bought 2 bottles this month. This one's already open because hubby has started taking Super B as well, and so I need to make sure I have more on hand. These are my favorite B vitamins. some of you have heard me say before, I have taken the gamut of B vitamins that are out on the market. I've taken so many different ones, really high quality nutraceutical B vitamins, and I just never noticed a difference, honestly, when I would take them in my health, in my wellness level, in my energy levels, nothing. Super B, I noticed a huge difference. Again, infused with essential oils, so it makes it more bioavailable, but also you've got your methylated B vitamins in here. So if that's important to you, know that these are the methylated forms, easy for your body to absorb. There's also some zinc in here, and selenium and manganese, biotin. Well, that's one of your B vitamins, so, you know, good things. Bees are so great. Then, this is the last thing on the nutritionals category, inner defense. You guys have heard me rave about inner defense the last several months in particular. I'm never without it. I actually gave a bottle away to a friend who had dropped below the wellness line recently, so definitely had to restock some of our own, because remember, I really like to keep at least 2 unopened bottles on hand at all times, in addition to whatever bottle is open. So that you have it on hand. We are currently just a family of 2. If your family size is larger, you might want to consider more than that, but I like to keep at least that much on hand so that I know I always have inner defense at the go. When I need it, it's ready. And it does exactly what it says it does. It provides inner defense for your body. It is got thieves essential oil blend in there, along with lemongrass and thyme and oregano, some coconut oil. It's in a gel capsule, so it's released at just the right spot in your digestive tract, and it's really helpful for building those inner defenses. Now, we move on from nutritionals up to the next level in our how to build your order pyramid, the ditch and switch category. So one of the easiest things to ditch and switch is your toothpaste. Why would you want to ditch your toothpaste? Well, friends, if you're using the regular standard old brands of toothpaste that tend to be advertised on the television and in your big box stores, they are usually loaded with fluoride, sulfates, and things that really are harsh on your teeth and gums. Fluoride we know to be an endocrine disruptor, and that can really impact thyroid function and the rest of your hormones as well. And so we choose to avoid fluoride in our home. We have fluoride filters in our water and our Berkey system, and then we buy fluoride-free toothpaste as well. So this is the Thieves Aroma Bright. I like this one a lot. I also like the Thieves Whitening toothpaste and the Dentronome as well. Honestly, they're all really good. You'll see probably in the next month. Yeah, probably next month, you'll see some Dentronome, and I'll break down why I'm ordering those next month. But this is just my standard toothpaste. Ditch the old stuff, switch to this one. Just like all of Young Living's products, friends, super concentrated. So a little bit goes a long way. You don't need as much as you do of conventional toothpaste. It will last you longer. Then, does anybody else love Winter Nights? Have you tried the Winter Nights foaming hand soap? I am in love with this scent for the winter. And we're almost out in our guest bathroom and in our kitchen. We've been running low, so I grabbed one more Winter Nights because then we're going to be heading into spring and I want to switch over to Luscious Lemon. But for right now, we're at the Winter Nights because it's still the beginning of February. And right now we're on the Colorado Front Range. Soon we'll be in Wyoming, and it's still going to be cold there too in February. So it's still winter. March is still winter. There will be some snow. So we'll be phasing this out into some Luscious Lemon, but right now we have the Winter Nights. I will actually get 2 bottles out of this one because I will pour half of this into another foaming hand soap dispenser, and I will fill the other half with water. Like I said, it's super concentrated, and I do that with all of my foaming hand soaps. I tried to do it in thirds one time. That was a little too diluted for me. Half and half works great though. This is the little pump that goes right inside of it. Then, last in the ditch and switch category, I'm stocking up on some foundation. This is the Mineral Powder Warm No. 2 Savvy Minerals Foundation. I had tried mineral foundations before. I didn't care for them. I really like Young Living's mineral powder. I also really like the liquid foundation from Young Living too. I kind of go back and forth between the two. Today I'm wearing mineral powder and that's what I've stocked up on. I'm working to get, many of you know if you follow this channel, that we are working to live more prepared and to keep things on hand so that we're not, when we run out of a product, we're not actually out. That's time to restock our back supply. Because especially in today's world, supply chains aren't moving as fast as they once were. And I don't like to be out of the products I use on a regular basis. So I recommend having at least one backup, but I'm working on having probably 2 backups of all of my favorite daily products. Moving along then from Ditch and Switch, we are now up to the point of the building our orders, and that is essential oils. Because what would a Young Living essential oils order be without essential oils? I'm just kidding. Most of the products have oils infused in them. I think the only one that does not, so far, Sulfurzyme does not have oils. It does have the Ninja Wolfberry, and the Mineral Foundation does not have oils in it. But I use the misting spray to apply my mineral foundation, and that has oils. So this month I ordered 3, and then I'll show you what we got for free. So we got some patchouli. I have only ever had to I use patchouli daily. I've only ever had to order it twice because it for a long time was free in February. Now sometimes they throw it in somewhere else, but that's when I started using it. I love to use patchouli on my skin. So I will mix this together with frankincense and apply it straight to my skin after my toner before I put Clariderm on. And then I use my little jade roller and I love it. And I love it. I don't personally love the aroma of patchouli by itself. It's slowly growing on me. I'm getting there. What is hysterical though is that anytime I'm out in public and somebody smells oils on me, they always ask if I'm wearing patchouli. Always. And I don't think it's because they can actually pick out the patchouli. I think it's just a common aroma that a lot of people know. So it's a base for a lot of different fragrances and things. It is nice in the diffuser. You can mix it up. I just saw a diffuser blend today from the Life Steps app, and they recommended using patchouli and lavender and orange together. So I'm going to try that because it says it balances out the patchouli, and I've actually never done that. So we're going to try that in the diffuser later this evening and see how that works. But let me know, do you have a favorite diffuser blend with patchouli? Let me know what you do with it. It is wonderful for emotional, how do I say this? It is also wonderful for emotional health, and there's probably some roots there I need to look at for the reason I don't love the aroma. So moving along, we have pine. Oh, friends. Pine has been in our diffuser every night for the last year or so. I have been using a lot more pine in today's climate than what I used to use. I used to hate the way pine smells. I do not hate the way pine smells anymore. It's frequently linked with the emotion of overwhelm and tends to be stored right here in your neck and upper shoulder areas, like near your traps. And I found that the more that I have used it and diffusing it every night, I don't hate it anymore. I shouldn't have ever said I hated it, but I never really cared for it. It was not a favorite, let's put it that way. But it has been in our diffuser a lot recently. Let's see, I've done pine and cedarwood and gratitude blend actually mixed together is what we've been diffusing recently. But it is a tree oil, and so it has a lot of the benefits that most tree oils carry with it. It's very grounding. It is also great to put into Epsom salts and muscle rubs. It's also a really great one to use in a chest rub. And a lot of people like to combine it in their cleaners and stuff too. So just think of like, you know, a lot of the traditional cleaners kind of have a little bit of a pine aroma to them. That's because a lot of them started using pine for cleaning and then they cheaped out and went with the fragrance. Then last ordered oil and product is Endoflex. You guys, Indoflex comes in a vitality oil, and we have talked about this. I do not have a vitality right here. We have talked about this before on other videos, but the Vitality Indoflex and the solid color label Indoflex are the exact same oil, 2 different bottles, 2 different labels. So we're supposed to talk about them in 2 different ways. This one is labeled for topical aromatic use. So this one's fantastic to rub over your thyroid, this area over your neck. It's fantastic to rub on your lower back, like around where your adrenals are at. It's fantastic to diffuse and to add to your diffuser and make some diffuser combos with that, especially in the morning time. Now, Vitality, if I was holding the Vitality bottle of Indoflex in my hand, I would tell you that I love to put Indoflex Vitality into capsules at night with my longevity oil and longevity Vitality. I think that comes in a Vitality. I'm pretty sure, I know it comes as a supplement, but Indoflex Vitality supports the endocrine system. That's where your name Endoflex comes from. So you're supporting your endocrine system when you use Indoflex Vitality, same oil, different bottle. Then freebies. Freebies this month, especially at the first couple levels, friends, they rocked it out. Thank you, Young Living. They are so generous. Okay, the 100 PV level. PV, remember you want to look at the PV value when you're placing your order and not just the dollar value when you're talking about promotions. Now, any order that's a subscription, you're also getting points back. We've been on subscription for several years. And so both my husband and I on both of our accounts. So we're both at 25% back. So we actually got 25% back of what we spent on both of these orders in points to redeem for future products of our choosing. Then we also get the free gifts with purchase. And the gift with purchase this month are awesome. So at the 100 PV level, every order all the time gets free shipping with Young Living now. I love this perk. It is fantastic. It doesn't matter how heavy your order is. Then also though, this month, with that 100 PV order, you not only get free shipping, but everybody, whether you're a customer or a brand partner, everybody gets a 10% off coupon to share with friends and family, with somebody who's not yet a Young Living customer. So they would get whatever discount that they choose. So if they were purchasing on retail, then they would get 10% off the regular price if they're doing full price. But if they choose to unlock that discount, putting an item on subscribe to save or ordering 100 PV, then they get the 24% regular discount with the 10% coupon on top of that. So they're actually saving, 34%? That's pretty amazing. So you get one of those. So I'm gonna get one and Chris is gonna get one, and we get to share those with some friends who would use some Young Living products in their life. And I'm excited about that. Then at 190 PV, every order, whether it's shop or Essential Rewards, gets a bottle of Young Living. I almost just said Young Living. Yes, Young Living, yling, yling, however you want to say it, yling is how I say it. It's hard to say on camera though. Okay, ylang is fantastic for balancing emotions. It's very balancing to the skin. It's balancing, very uplifting. This is one that when you're feeling emotionally down, ylang can be a really good one to throw in the diffuser. It's a great one in February when you think of your Valentine and spending time with your Valentine and things like the Lucy Libido book. Ylang is one that's mentioned quite a bit. So a really fun oil to get for free in February, but whether you have a Valentine or not, it doesn't matter. Ylang is really, really beneficial for everybody. I feel like I need to say everything twice. Ylang, really, really beneficial. Everyone. Okay, that's enough. So that's every order. Every subscription order at 190 gets a bottle of One Heart. This oil is so special. This was a convention oil a couple years ago, actually during 2020 it launched. And I have a bottle that's open already, so I am not going to open this one right now. But it has at its base, I believe if I remember correctly, Valor is the base, plus then a bunch of other oils. So there's jasmine in here and ocotea, and you have ylang ylang and lemon and black spruce, lime. I think it's a blend of blends, if I remember correctly. There's frankincense, geranium, and camphor, and blue tansy, black spruce, spearmint. Lots of beautiful things. It makes a gorgeous perfume. It's great to diffuse. And I'm actually thinking when we move here very, very soon into our house, we're still under contract, so a little nervous. Haven't closed yet. But when we paint our new house, I'm thinking that in a couple of the rooms, I might put one heart into the paint so that when we paint the walls, there's one heart in there. I'm thinking I'm gonna add that one. I haven't decided yet which rooms in particular, but I think it's going in there. Then at the $250 gift with purchase level, you get a beautiful Young Living dropper bottle. This is a pink dropper. So you could fill this with a diffuser balm, meaning a diffuser blend that you use on the regular. You could go ahead and pre-mix that here and then just take your dropper full and put that in there instead of opening multiple bottles at one time. You could use this for a facial serum or another DIY serum of sorts that you want to make, whatever. You could gift it. It's a beautiful, beautiful pink bottle. So I'm saying everything twice. I'm playing ylang ylang for that. So you get that at $250, as well as lavender bath bombs. Friends, have you tried the bath bombs? Young Living's bath bombs are fantastic because most bath bombs on the market, even ones that are made with essential oils, frequently have so much junk in them. Young Living's are very clean, just like all of their products. And I love that they're individually wrapped. So you can actually take your bag of bath bombs and you can split this up into gifts. You can keep them all for yourself. You can put them in a beautiful jar and display them. There's so many different things you can do, but I love that they're individually wrapped like this. And so you can gift them. And they're beautiful. I love the lavender. They're nice and strong. I can smell them through the individual packaging in here. And then they also make stress away ones. And at Christmas, I don't know if you can still get them, but if you can still get the sweet maple bombs, those were really nice too. I had those during December when we were traveling quite a bit and they were so soothing. I'm excited to have some lavender. I think I'm going to keep some. I might give some. What are you going to do with yours if you have it? Then, lastly, we have two oils. One I have a lot of. The other one I've actually never had, so I'm very excited. Okay, geranium. This is another oil. It's funny. I have several oils that I did not care for when I started that I like now. I don't just tolerate, I like them. And geranium is one of those. I ordered geranium thinking, oh, I'm gonna love to diffuse this. I will warn you, geranium is very strong. And when I got it, I opened the bottle and I was like, ooh, I don't like that. And so I actually have a bottle that sat for a long time. But geranium is very great. If it came in Vitality version, I would say that it may be good to support liver health. But I'm not sure if it comes in the Vitality, so I'm not sure that I should say that. But I love to rub it over my liver area. I also love to mix this one into my wellness roller. It is one, especially the last couple years, I've been using a lot more as well. Do a little research on geranium, and I was gonna say let me know. Don't let me know what you find. Do a little research on geranium for your own knowledge. You can let me know personally. Don't let me know in the comments below because I don't want a post to get pulled down. But I'm very excited to have more geranium on hand. I always believe that you can never have too many oils because sometimes there's an oil that your body really needs at a specific time and suddenly you need a lot of it. And it might be different on different days. And so it's really good to have a variety of oils, and they last forever if you store them properly. So you can never have too much, is my honest opinion. And I'm a minimalist with a lot of things, but not with oils because it's something we need. LME is also, did I say these were at the 300 PV? These were at the 300 PV level. LME is often called the poor man's frankincense. It smells nothing like frankincense. It is beneficial for the skin in similar ways that frankincense can be. Honestly, the constituents are very different though. So it's not a substitute, but it is something, especially if you're looking for supporting skin and supporting skin as the years progress. Is that a good way to say that? LME is really good for that. I actually need to look up LME and see what else LME is good for, because that's all I've ever really known it to be good for. And I love my frank so much. I just have lots of frankincense. So I need to look up some more constituents in LME and learn more about this one. I'm excited to do that this month. I encourage you, if you get free gifts with purchase and you don't know how to use them, look them up in your reference materials, friends. Go on PubMed, spend some time on there looking up oils or Google Scholar or something like that, and really get to know the oil, some of the constituents in the oil, and so you know what kind of tools you have when you have them in your hands. Because a lot of times we have really amazing tools on hand and we don't know what to do with them, or we don't really know what we have. So I want you to be familiar with what you have. And if you're not yet in the habit of oiling on a regular basis and you would like to be, but you keep running into just your habits just not forming. Something's coming up and it's just not happening for you. Be sure you check out my video that I posted just the other day on everyday oiling. I did a Zoom class on that with some really helpful tips breakdown for you, and hopefully that will be beneficial. So I'm going to pop that video down in the description for you below, as well as up in the info card. And as always, if you don't yet have Young Living essential oils on hand, reach out to your Young Living friend. If I am your Young Living friend, reach out to me. I'd be happy to help you get those oils into your life and the products that have been so beneficial for our family. Until next time, take care, friends. Cheers.